Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another JM Baseball Draft. This one's brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook, and we're finally doing the all-time total bases draft. We're going to make a lineup full of players from throughout MLB history, getting the amount of total bases they accrued in their career and making a lineup of that, and the most total bases at the end will win. Once you take a player from a specific team, that team is off the board as well, meaning 27 of 30 teams will be selected. It's myself, Ryan Cohen, and Dalton Feely. Let's go. Ryan, you won last week, but you're sitting in the middle, so you can't have the first pick.
Not allowed.
That would be anarchy. That would be insane. So I'll take the first one.
I had it last time. How about you take it?
Thanks, man. I'll go with my guy. I'll go with Willie Mays as the number one overall pick.
Trey Gloss.
No bare bones.
Giants. Please.
Giants, Willie Mays had 5,907 total bases.
Is that good?
That is the third best answer.
Shit!
Hands up.
The best outfielder, right?
The second best outfielder.
You said that's second best?
That is the second best
Go ahead,
outfield.
take first best.
Is it because George Herman Ruth is the best?
George Herman Ruth actually has a good amount less. He's got 800 less.
Okay.
He had 5.1 thousand total bases. Well, which team, actually?
Oh, good point. Yankees. I didn't even think about that.
Yankees had 5.1 thousand total bases.
So
That
Dahl could have a great round
he's
here.
not on the best lineup.
Wow, Babe Ruth,
possible.
overrated.
We suck.
Yeah.
Okay, my pick. Time to stall. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's take a great pick.
It's your first pick.
Yeah. You know what? Can I go kooky?
I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Give me a catcher or
Yeah.
give me depth.
Yeah, I was going to do this
No,
next.
that's
Johnny Bench
Yeah.
of the Reds.
Yeah, I was going to do this on the
my
wraparound.
next pick.
I thought I would get away with
Me
it at
too.
6.
Me
Fuck,
too.
Damn.
That is the best catcher. He had 3.6 thousand total bases.
Not kooky, by the way. That's
Yo,
really
Dalton,
smart.
gun to your head.
Please.
Next pick.
Oh, guys. I did it. We won.
Yeah.
No. I think you might have played on another franchise, but that's okay. Hank Aaron.
Yeah.
Dang it. That was
Guys.
my pick,
This
dude.
was the
And
toss-up.
both of
Hey,
them!
Hey,
I'm going to tell you how many
this
he
was my
has.
toss-up between him and Mays. okay?
God, I'm going to tell you how many he
It's
has.
like 9,000 or something.
Every single time you take Mays, and I'm always like,
Just get it out
That's
there.
not true.
Aaron, sometimes you forget to take Mays.
Yeah.
He had
We famously.
6.6 thousand total bases. That's
more.
good enough for the best ever. And the
Is that all with the Braves?
that's with the Braves, 6.1K, 6.6K. That's one of two players with more than 6,000.
He's not a guy with a lot of power, which would make you think, why would you take him? But
Not
Ty
allowed to-
Cobb had at least 4,000 total bases.
Ty Cobb did have at least 4,000 total bases. He had 5.5 thousand total bases.
Good job, pal.
That is good enough for the fifth best leader, and that's the DH of the best lineup.
I feel like I always get this guy, and he's always, like, really good.
Carlos Delgado.
No, I'm going to take Mike Schmidt on the Phils.
Nice.
Mike Schmidt on the Phils.
A lot of Joan Rones.
He had 4.4 thousand total bases.
Cool.
That is not the best possible third baseman. Probably second, but I only did the best possible lineup.
I think I'm going to push the catcher button now, and it's probably going to be, like, a shitty number. But, like, if I let it go past this, I think
Yeah.
it's going to get really bad.
I think I might
That's
have to do
fair.
something similar.
So I'm just going to pick a guy that played with the same team for a long time, and, but fuck, you know what? I think I just figured out, like, a top 3 pick.
I think
we're
you did
taking
too.
the
I
same
think you
thing.
did too.
I have a feeling you thought of a top 3 pick.
Stan Musial, Cardinals.
Stan Musial is the other 6,000.
Okay. I needed that.
yeah.
I needed to get back
Yeah.
in this.
He had 6.1K. That is the second best first baseman. Well, I mean, second best overall. He can either be first base, he can be outfield. It's up to you.
Outfield for now.
I know there are a lot of walks here, but and there were years missed also, so maybe this is dumb. But Ted Williams, can you go wrong with Ted Williams? Maybe
What
I just
team?
did.
What
Well,
team?
USA.
Ted
Royals.
Williams with the Boston Red Sox.
It's the
had-
U.S. Army. Sorry.
Was he Air Force?
Give me at least a 4.
It's a 4.
4.9
Okay.
thousand
Okay.
total bases. That's the second best Red Sox. Carl Yastrzemski was the fourth best leader. He had 5.5K.
Wow.
Yeah.
Might not be good, but hopefully I can slide him to shortstop. Robin Yount. Milwaukee.
Robin Yount, I'm sure you'll be
Is
able
this
to
the 5?
slide.
This isn't the 5?
That is not.
Oh.
He had 4.7
Sure.
thousand total
That's
bases.
great for your shortstop.
That's the
That's
ninth best leader. It's not the best possible shortstop.
That's okay. I'll take it, though. You know, we're getting our breadcrumbs. That's not a saying.
Before we get to our next pick, let's thank the DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring today's video. Right now, you can use promo code JMBaseball, bet $5 on any wager, and if that bet cashes, you'll get $150 in bonus bets instantly. So grab your favorite jersey, grab some snacks, and sit on the couch for football on Sundays and make some bets while you're at it at the DraftKings Sportsbook. It's a sweet offer, and it's promo code JMBaseball, just in case you missed it. Thank you to them for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get back to the draft.
And then, again, go for guys that you know played for a long time.
That's
really
my band.
good.
Go for guys.
George Brett.
That was my next pick.
George Brett is that third baseman.
Golly, you're being dumb, Ryan.
He had 5,000 total bases, and he is the best possible third baseman.
Ba-do-do-do-do-do.
I don't like when you do an angry guy.
Ba-do-ba-do. You know what?
Golly!
I've come to realize on my turns, if I just think and don't do any noises or talk, I actually do okay.
What's crazy is that we've known that for 6 months.
It's crazy it took you till now to realize that.
Or I go with the other option. It's the hoodie.
I have no idea if this is a good pick. I don't know anything about this guy. Not the first thing. I don't even know how to pronounce his first name.
Javi Lopez.
Hannes Wagner.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Let me pull him up.
What team?
Pirates?
Yes.
Pirates is correct.
Is he a shortstop?
I don't know if he's
He
the best.
is a shortstop.
Played for.
I think mine's better.
I
He's
think who
not the best
Yeah. I
think he's
possible Pirate, but he's 200 off of the best possible.
Okay.
He had 4.2 thousand total bases.
I was wanted more.
You watched him play growing up.
His best,
Waiting for you to say that.
the Pirates' best was Roberto Clemente.
Yeah.
He had 4.5K, and that would have been the 13th
This is a
best
good pick.
leader.
Position up.
But I had a better shortstop, and then I got cute with it.
I think the best shortstop is the compiler.
Don't
Yeah.
do it, though,
That's
because
what I was going to take.
Why?
I wanted to do it.
I don't give a shit. You have a shortstop.
I do.
Yeah, Cal Ripken Jr.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he's the last 5K guy on the board.
Big!
He had 5.2 thousand total bases, and that is good enough for the best possible shortstop.
Nice.
So with an outfield spot, a DH spot, and a first baseman spot left over, I feel good about all of those. So now we're going catcher or second base. What do I feel better about? Before we go on, let's check out this sneak preview from the upcoming game in Blitzball Battle 5.
It is semifinal time here in the warehouse as Team Baggage takes on Lovias. It's been a while since we've seen them. They've been resting. They've been relaxing. They got their pitching in order. The tandem of Nicky Cass and Dalton Feely feeling great.
They feel great and they are the favourites. They have obviously been swinging the bat as good as anybody until yesterday when we saw Baggage unlock something. Extra base hits. They were known for their singles, and I'm not just talking about Match.com. We're talking about actual singles. These guys could not get an extra base hit to save their lives. That all changed yesterday.
All right, prediction time. Kelsey Wingert, who do you have in this one?
Lavia is the only team to have a bye. Baggage is running hot. So because of that, I'm going to take Team Lovias because every time I try to take Team Baggage thinking that they're going to win, they lose. Baggage, but Lovias. You get it?
I haven't picked Lovias for obvious reasons, so I'm picking Baggage.
I got Baggage. I thought I was nuts. I still think I'm nuts, but I'm going to go with Baggage.
I love it.
The winner has a berth in the final. It's Blitzball Battle 5, presented to you by DraftKings.
Is this worth it?
Gonna find out.
And was he a second baseman?
I know who you're going for, I think.
I think I'm going to go with Nap Lahoy, Cleveland.
LeJoie.
LeJoie.
Nap LaJoie.
Was a second
Cleveland,
baseman.
he was a second baseman, so
God.
let me just pull him up.
It's not who I thought you were going to go with
Me
from
neither.
Cleveland.
Oh, not who I
I
thought.
think he's from Cleveland.
I had a different
Lou
name.
Boudreau?
No.
You love your Lou
You
Boudreau.
love
I
Lou
like Lou
Boudreau.
Boudreau.
Nap, oof,
Uh-oh.
Really?
he played in a few places.
Oh.
That's,
But Cleveland.
yeah, I know.
Cleveland.
I'm giving you Cleveland.
Oh,
Cleveland.
That's the problem.
Cleveland, he had 2.7 thousand total bases.
That's not good.
Tough thing. In the
Quit
13
rooting on my
years,
downfall.
13 years he spent in Cleveland, he had 33 homers.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, that was in the dead ball. He got there in
I didn't watch.
1902.
I didn't watch.
You
I
weren't
didn't
born?
watch. I didn't watch.
He got there in 1902.
I didn't watch.
dude.
Was my thing. I didn't watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that is good enough for the third best Cleveland player.
Okay.
They are the 23rd best leader.
Oh.
Earl Averill was their leader. Don't
Fuck!
For catcher, I don't know. Guy won MVPs. So, like, Roy Campanella? The Dodgers?
So
Short
let's take a
career is
look.
the only
Yeah,
thing.
I know.
Unfortunately,
This was my thought.
I didn't have anyone else I could think of that's even, like, potentially.
I remember
decent.
Foolish did this in the war draft, and it wasn't.
It was
a
not
solid
the
number.
right
It was like
move.
30
They also
war
share
or something.
initials, so you have to factor that in for an extra point or two.
I thought your name was
You
Dick
didn't say the
Butkus.
name of the team. I know you know.
Dodgers.
He said it. He did.
Okay. With the Dodgers, he had 2,101 total bases.
Okay, it's catcher though. It's catcher.
Considering that's 10 years, that's
Yeah.
really good. He,
Okay.
he only played 10 years.
10 years, that's amazing.
He had 3
Yeah,
MVPs in 10 years.
Yeah.
Holy goodness.
All right, I have 3 names I want to go with. I have them locked in. Boom. Let's go with first base. I want to go somewhat safe to start. Give me Todd Helton from the Rockies.
Not what I would have done.
It feels like the best Rocky, I think.
Definitely the best Rocky by 1,300 total bases.
Give me
it
a
was
4.
close.
Todd Helton had 4,300 total bases.
Yeah.
That's the 15th best leader and the 3rd best still on the board.
Lucas, I'm gonna pick someone, and
I
I'm
can get
gonna
that.
need their position. Their position
This
to
could be a
confirm
flush.
it.
So it could be a flush.
No, will not be a flush. Like he'll be a pick.
You'll be a pick.
I
okay.
also have my DH.
Oh, you do have a DH. Okay.
So I'm good. Again, great player, Hall of Fame player. I have a quick sidebar. I also have a safe one, but I like playing games, and I'm a crazy person. Ernie Banks, Cubs.
Yeah.
Ernie Banks
Shortstop.
Cubs is a great answer. He played first base and shortstop.
Fuck, that's why I
You
should have
can
picked him
move
first.
Robin Yount to the outfield, my friend.
That's what I will do.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have put that together.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Well, I only knew Robin Yount as I didn't think of him as an infielder until I started these drafts.
Yeah,
I only think of him as an
He
outfielder.
was originally a shortstop.
Yeah.
So Ernie Banks had 4,700 total bases.
Beautiful.
Wow.
That was the 11th best leader and the 2nd best still on the board.
Ah, shit.
This is fantastic.
Dalton
You're
might have-
cooking.
Yeah, he might have
Yeah.
this sewn up.
Again, not a lot of power, but a lot of hits, and same team for a long time. Second baseman, Houston Astros, Craig Biggio.
Fuck! No, I wanted Bagwell, you
That was you know what's funny? I was thinking of Biggio and Altuve. Those were the 2 guys I was debating on.
it just fucked me up.
As I just mentioned, Ernie Banks was the 2nd best still on the board. Craig Biggio was the best on the board.
Oh,
And
he's
the
more than...
10th best possible answer.
Wow.
He had 4,700 total bases.
Oh, that's fine.
I would not have guessed he was more than Bagwell. The Big Hurt.
Fuck.
Frank Thomas.
Okay.
On which team?
Yeah, teams can get scary.
White Sox.
Take the A's.
Give me his 06 A's.
On the
Jays.
White Sox, he had 3,949 total bases.
four.
That's the 2nd most.
Oh my gosh.
He can't play first, right?
He played a good amount in the 90s. I think he probably can.
put
Let
him
me
there
pull it
then.
up.
I have like 5 different things I want to do right now. I'm sorry. No, he was fucking amazing. So I'm just gonna take him. Give me Ken Griffey Jr.
Okay.
Mariners.
Okay.
I know it's half of his career, but
Yeah.
it's got to be good.
I think
Ken-
this is good.
Griffey Jr. with the Mariners. He had the 2nd most total bases in Mariners history,
Behind Emart.
behind Emart.
Yeah.
With
Emart.
3.5. I've never heard it like that. I
never
was just
heard it called
answering.
that. Yeah.
3.5 thousand total bases.
Okay. I have a guy that I think is more than 3.5. Again, not a lot of power. Same team, a lot of hits. Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn is the best answer still on the board.
Nice.
He had 4.3 thousand total bases.
That's
Hey.
more than I thought it would be.
A crazy amount more than their 2nd place guy.
Is the second base Machado?
Let's see.
Who did he
it
pass in the
be?
home runs? 163.
Nate
Nick
Colbert.
but it's
It's
not.
not.
Not him.
Legend. What about the guy before him at like 161?
That's Adrian.
The one before that?
Is it Aegon?
It's not a huge homer guy.
Oh.
I don't know who would.
Oh, is it
Like-
Lucas, it's funny you asked this
Dave
question as it's
Winfield?
my turn.
it might be
Dave
It is Dave
Winfield.
Winfield.
Dave Winfield had 1.9.
Jesus.
Minnesota, Rod Carew.
Yeah.
Ooh, not who I thought you were
Harmon.
going with.
I wanted Harmon Killebrew.
So
for
Harmon was the best possible. Rod Carew spent a good amount of time on the
Angels.
Angels.
I don't
Can I ask you a question, Dalton?
Is this Dalton
Would you have
with the
taken
lead?
Tony if he was still available?
I was thinking him, but I didn't know total
Because I wanted
bases.
Killebrew, but I didn't think Tony would last till the next
I
one.
was debating him, yeah, but
I
like,
think you're fine either way.
yeah.
But I don't know what to
So-
do now with first.
Rod Carew, your 2nd baseman, had 2.8 thousand total
That's still
bases as a
good.
member
That's
of the
still
Twins. For reference, Harmon Killebrew had 4,000. That's the last 4,000er
That was an Killebrew was an outfielder?
/ first base.
Okay, so my thing was I took Carew because second base. That was easy. But I'll admit, I thought he played for Minnesota a lot longer than he did. I could take an Angel here. It's a good one. Gets hurt, but it's going to be like a 2 or a decent 3. I'm going to play it safe. I played it risky before. I'll play it safe now. I'm just going to go with a big-time MVP, and hopefully he gets me like 2.5 or more. Mike Trout, Angels.
I think it's at least 3.
I will get a catcher that I like.
Mike Trout, Angels,
Oh, I
had
suck.
3.2
Fantastic.
thousand. He's the second best Angel. Garrett Anderson had 3.7.
We got to start respecting Garrett Anderson.
You really do.
We got to start respecting him.
Yeah. So I'm between 2 teams on my third baseman. I'm going to have to figure out first afterwards. They're both relatively recent, and they're not great picks, but I'm hoping for at least 2. I'm just going to say them because I don't think either of you guys want him for DH. David Wright with the Mets, hurt, not a super long career. And then Adrian Beltre in Texas. Obviously, it's only the second half, but like a really good second half
How
of a
funny.
career. And I can't really think of any other great third baseman.
Since we're being open, these
Yeah.
are my 2 catching teams.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. So you're going for
So Pudge and Piazza.
Pudge and Piazza.
Pudge and Piazza. So I should then go with who I think is going to be like worse, I guess. I always forget.
I don't think
Pudge.
you're in a position to
Yeah.
play defense. I
I'm
think
not.
you need to just.
Now,
get
I
the
could
best
also
pick.
go with Longoria in Tampa.
That's what I thought you meant with your 2 third basemen.
That's what I thought, too.
Yeah.
Because Beltre has a lot of years that are not Texas.
Yeah. But maybe I feel like I forget that Longoria was like really good before he became mid. I think Evan Longoria had a better career than Ryan Zimmerman.
Of the 4 guys you mentioned, you got the guy in third place. Evan Longoria had 2.6 thousand total bases.
I know Piazza's career a lot better than I know Pudge's, for obvious
Both of them
reasons.
just run a bunch of teams.
But Pudge is their all-time WAR leader, which makes
This
me
is
think-
crazy.
Which is crazy, but it also makes me think that the number might be good.
Catcher
I
defense.
know.
Yeah.
I'm aware. And then Piazza had all those homers, so I feel like that's probably solid. I'd like to think that they're close and that this is kind of interchangeable. I'll go with my guy. I'll go with Piazza.
I like
on the
that for
Mets.
you.
It's a tighter window, but all the years are really good.
And the homers are going to be.
And I don't know.
Let's take a look.
Be 2. Just be 2.
Mike Piazza with the Mets had 1,900
Okay.
total
Not 2.
bases.
That's the second time.
Is
he's
that
said no.
more or
It's
less
what-
than, can I know? Is that more or less than
Let
Pudge?
me take a look.
I'm not taking Pudge.
I'm not taking
I
Pudge
know,
at
I
first base.
want to know if that decides anything.
Pudge had an extra 1,000.
Oh!
He had 2,800 in
No
total.
shit.
Dude, he's so much better than I understand.
Toronto and Oakland are the teams that I'm between. I will take, once again, Carlos Delgado on the
Back
Blue
to
Jays.
Delgado.
That was the guy I was going to take.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carlos
Really fucking good.
Delgado on the Blue Jays had 2.8 thousand total bases.
That's good.
That's the most by any Blue Jay.
So you need to get 1.5. That's what you need.
What do I need?
You need to get to Jolly or to get
To Jolly.
To get to Jolly, you need to get, 1 second,
Be 3.
3,044.
Oh, 3 on the dot. Do you have that?
I really don't think this was a first baseman, but I also don't know what position he played. Jimmy Fox on the A's?
Jimmy Fox was a first baseman. He spent a lot of time with the Red Sox as well.
Didn't know
though.
that.
Let me take a look. He has the 3rd most total bases of any A with 2.8 thousand.
You almost got me.
What can I? I'll wait till Dalt picks, and then I have another idea.
That's in 11 years, which is
That's pretty good.
really good.
That's amazing.
Considering the first 3 years, he played a combined 90 games. So that's really in 8 years.
Wow.
I really don't hate my board. I just didn't have a big one.
What does Dalton need for the Wolf?
Dalton needs 1,455 total bases
Feels
to
doable.
win
It's
it.
This feels
doable. I
doable.
just hate that
The teams left aren't great. Wait, why are there 4 teams left?
because there's one.
Because there's
pick left.
supposed to be
Right,
3
right,
at
right,
the
right,
end.
right.
The team I do not have a name for because it's just crazy is the Marlins.
Yeah.
I don't have any Marlins. So doing Diamondbacks logic, not a pick.
You gotta take a snake.
You gotta take a snake.
Speaking my
Gotta take a
logic.
snake.
So Goldie played 8 years.
I think Goldie gets you
for
there.
the team. I think he gets me there. I'm just gonna speak what I'm thinking.
And
So
if he doesn't take a snake,
if I make the wrong choice, it happens.
dude. So if I took Pudge, it would have been
A lot
2-5.
closer. Yeah, a lot
Damn,
harder for him.
I would have won probably.
Texas, I'm thinking of Beltre. Juan Gonzalez popped up, but he bounced around, I think, a little bit. I mean, the only Washington player that makes sense is Zimmerman, Mr. National himself.
You gotta take a snake.
You gotta take a snake.
Gonzo's there too. Like, he was an extra base hit machine. He's like top 20 in doubles in his career.
I
But
think he gets you there.
do I just go with my guy Goldie and hope he comes back and just 8 times 2? He didn't get hurt. Okay. I'm not going Gonzo. I am going Paul Goldschmidt of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
I want you to know, not a single guy you just named
Okay.
would have not been enough.
Okay.
Paul Goldschmidt had 2,114 total bases with the Diamondbacks. That's the second most behind Luis Gonzalez.
Right. So I guess my question is,
Got my snake.
if I had gotten Pudge, do you think you still land on Goldie, or do you think you just panic and do something else?
Panic.
'Cause
I wouldn't
then,
take.
Then you would have lost.
If it
with
was
that
not, but I would have needed what 2.5.
5.
I wouldn't have thought Goldie because my math was 8 times 2 is 1,600.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you would have went somewhere different.
Can I ask about who I would have taken over Jimmy Fox?
Yeah, of course.
Did Rafael Palmeiro play enough in Texas?
He played a good amount. He got 3,000 total bases.
I should have done that. Would that have got me to second place?
Yeah.
Shoulda.
I should have done that. I tried to get cute with Jimmy Fox. That sucks.
Oh my God, you would have been 18 short of Jolly.
I'm so glad I didn't.
That would have hurt way more.
All right, in third place, averaging 4,000 total bases
Wow.
per pick, 4,025. We have Ryan Cohen.
Pretty good team.
Yeah, averaging 4K.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Other than Evan Longoria, that's a lot of Hall of Famers.
In the second place, averaging 4,050 per pick, so real close. We have
Mike.
Jolly Olive.
Go
And then with 37,114 total bases, averaging 4,124, we have Dalton Feely.
Shout out Hank Aaron. Shout out Johnny Bench, my boys. Let's go.
Johnny Bench was huge.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our 8 total bases drafts. That's the end of the total base era. So we need a new stat. Let us know what you think is coming next. And tune in next Monday to find out what it is. Leave a like. We love you. Goodbye.